Hey y'all. I'm not in the best lighting, but we're gonna do what we're gonna do today. Oh Lord, my titty is out. Okay, so let me try to get my titty out again. Okay, so I want to talk about this shift. I've been feeling like a big shift of energy, a huge shift of energy, big shift of energy, and I was talking with somebody about this earlier, but after we got off the phone, I got some more like information, more downloads, and I'm just seeing some stuff, right? So there's a lot of shifts going on, and um, what is the? How do I want to word this? So what I'm seeing is if you feel the need to get rid of like clothes, if you feel like you need to move, if you feel like if you want to shift, just shift, just do it. Um, it's a lot of weird energy going on right now. I'm not really able to articulate it fully, but there's some weird stuff going on right now, and um, there are just have you ever heard folks say like I'm talking now. Uh, everybody can't go. You know what I mean? Everybody can't go, and I feel like when you're at a certain place in your life and you're moving along, there are people that try to like attach themselves to you in certain ways, usually tacky ways, and you have to let their ass go. Um, I'm gonna say it like this. I haven't really been vocal about some of the things I've been doing because they don't really require. Ooh, okay. First of all, stop explaining yourself. That's the first part of the lesson. Stop explaining yourself to people. If you decide that you don't want to talk to cousin number 3 ever again because cousin number 3 did something trifling to you, you don't owe anybody an explanation as to why you don't want to do it anymore. Most of my life I've done that, or sometimes I would avoid having the conversation out of fear and different things like that. But you don't even like folks be knowing what they doing. Folks be knowing what they doing. I was just having a conversation with somebody the other day, and they were on the phone with somebody, and they were having a disagreement on the phone. And they were like, remember that time you did this and then you had did this, and the reason why I didn't do that is because I was protecting myself because I didn't want you to. And I was like, why are you explaining yourself to this person? Why? You have all of these bullet points of disrespect and horrible things they've done to you. Why are you even explaining yourself as to why you're not fooling with them anymore? They clearly just want to keep arguing with you. I mean, I know the individual, so I know that they like to argue or whatever. And I had told the other person, the individual that I know both the individuals. So one of the individuals that was arguing with the other individual, I was like, you explaining why you don't behave in this manner is dumb. It's a waste of energy. Big waste of energy. They already know what they're doing. So I've been in this weird, really weird space lately where I've been getting communications from people, and I have been like, I'm a good texter. You know how some people like they take days and days. I'm a good texter. I know that I'm a good texter. Probably too good of a texter. Stop, little girl. Now you got makeup on my mouth. Why? Why? I don't want the people to see my titty. Why? Okay. So I'm a good texter, and it's been people that have contacted me in recent, because again, I just pay attention to stuff. I'm very observant with certain activities. Like, maybe my voice is different. That's interesting. Probably the vibe shift, for real. Like, maybe you decide, I'm gonna give an example. Maybe you decided you were going to become a pilot, right? You decided, I'm gonna go become a pilot. I'm gonna go to pilot school. And then all of a sudden you have all these people calling you about gossip, right? Maybe y'all talked before, but now that you're doing pilot school, it just seems like it's just real annoying all of a sudden. You know, or maybe you're thinking to yourself, did we used to gossip that much in the past? It just seems like they're calling me more. It just seems like they're calling me more, or whatever, or they're draining me, or um, they want too much of my attention, or whatever it may be. You just notice a change in behavior with people around you, and it'd be crazy when you ain't even told nobody you going to pilot school. You didn't tell them that you were doing that. You didn't tell them that you bought a new house. You didn't tell them that you got married. You didn't tell them. You didn't tell them nothing. But all of a sudden, they real needy and clingy, baby. That's energy. That's energy. They feel the shift because you have a different focus in life, and they can't attach to that old person, that old energy anymore, and they're trying to scramble for it. And honestly, for me, it's been interesting, the communications that have been coming through my phone. And like I said, I'm usually a pretty quick responder unless I'm asleep or whatever, doing something where, I'm not using my phone. But I mean, I'm a millennial. Like, I be on my phone. To be honest, I be on my phone. And there have been times when I got messages or phone calls, and I don't know if it's because I'm 33 or what has happened, but I have become even more intuitive than I was before. And Spirit be like, don't answer that damn phone. Don't text her back. Don't text him back. And I be like, like, for real? And then later, I'll finish what I was doing, because I'm very focused right now on handling, like, some personal things that I need to do for my personal benefit. And they're good things, but it's just stuff that I'm working on. And I'll be like, okay, well, let me see what she wants. Like, I feel better about responding now. And it be some bullshit. It be a complete distraction. Or I've had somebody else contact me, and then I respond to them, and then they want to say something that's like slick. You know what I mean? Like something that's like, it's not mean, it's not rude. Well, it actually is borderline rude. It's borderline like, why would you say that to me? Why would you say that to me? You know what I mean? Like, if you know me and you know about me, why would you say that to me? Yes, that's exactly what it is. And so I just been tapping in and listening to my intuition. Like, it's just gotten really stronger lately. Like, it's gotten stronger. Like, it's been very clear. The messages have been very clear. And it's just folks that, I mean, I'm not going to give an explanation, because like I was telling you about that individual that I saw having the disagreement, these people know what they did to you. They know how disrespectful they were to you. They know that they have been draining you. They know they've been using you. You can stop. If you are, I'll give an example. If you are a chef, right? You're a chef. You make delicious food. Like, you can cook your butt off. You put your foot in it. You are the bomb chef. If this person has been, hey, let me just get a plate and I'll pay you back, and you do it, and I'll pay you back, and they do it again, and you give them food and they still don't pay you back, and then you do it a third time, and if you decide at any point that you're tired of that person, I'm just giving an example of that individual getting free plates off of you, telling you that they're going to pay you back for your delicious fried chicken plates, catfish plates that you make. If you get to a point where you decide, I'm not even going to answer, Kelly's phone number no more, because every time Kelly come over here and get her a nice hot plate that I done made, that other people pay $15 for, $20 for, and she says she's going to pay me back, and at this point she owe me money, I'm not going to respond to Kelly anymore. You don't have to tell Kelly, I'm not going to respond to you anymore because you're a leech, because you're, what's the other word? What do they call that? A mooch. You don't have to tell Kelly that you're a mooch. She know what she been doing. She knows she's been disrespectful. She knows she's been making slick comments, okay? And so that is something that I've been noticing with myself. Folks know what I do. Folks know what I do. They know the type of things that I do, right? And there are times where I will offer things because Spirit will put it on my heart to do it. But if you keep contacting me regarding what I have going on, about my gifts, about my talents, and you don't want to go through the proper channels to access me, I have a right to not contact you, and I'm not going to send you a message and explain why. And I don't give a rat's behind how long I've known you. I do not care. I do not care. Because my destiny is my life, and that is my business. You know what I mean? That is part of me. So if you're taking pieces of me and what I have and what I have going on, this is also affecting my bloodline. So I have a right to ignore the fuck out of you. Forever. In my Cardi voice, forever. I can just ignore you forever. I'm not obligated to help anybody with their reproductive health issues. I'm not obligated to help anybody with their nigga. I'm not obligated to help anybody with their spiritual life. I'm not. I can do a refund. I can, if there's money involved. But I'm talking about instances where there's not money involved. But I can ignore the hell out of somebody. You're not going, this is America. You're not, unless you in the emergency room, you're not going to get beyond the doctors, the front desk. You ain't going back there. Okay? You could be there. You could be at a regular doctor's office with a freaking nail in your forehead. They're not going to take you. They will send you to the emergency room. They'll see that you're dying. They'll send you to the emergency room. They do not care because you do not have proper payment. They do not care. Savage is harsh. It's reality. So if you feel like there are things, situations, places that are not in alignment, you don't have to offer an explanation, and you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. I have lived in my adult years, I have lived in 3 different states. And I know there are people who stay in the same state that they were born and whatever else, and that's good for them. But I didn't like some of the places that I lived in, or I liked them and then something shifted and I didn't like it anymore. And there were people that were like, well, why do you want to move? First of all, I don't owe you an explanation about why I want to move, because you're not paying for now U-Haul. You ain't packing now box. So I don't owe you an explanation for any reason why the hell I'm moving. That's one. But 2, because I feel like it. Because there may be a better opportunity for me elsewhere. My question is, why do you want to stay in town, North Bumblefuck for the rest of your life? Why don't you want to get out and do other things and be here and be there and explore? Why don't you want to do that? Why do you want to stay in the same place? But then when you come back with that same question, then it's rude. Don't play with me. And folks be playing with y'all, with me, with us. Folks be playing when they be asking some of these dumbass questions. Well, why do you have so many baby daddies? Bitch, because I feel like it. Why do you have the same dusty ass one? Why do you want to move? Because I feel like it. Why do you drive that car? Why do you want to do this job? I thought you said you were going to do this. Why you want to do this? Damn. when people start asking all them damn questions, you should also ask, why are you so invested in my life? Why are you so invested in the way I move and what I do and what I eat and what I wear and who I'm having sex with and who I'm not having sex with and what TV shows I'm watching? Why are you so invested? And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you why. A lot of these people are like this because they want to be like you. They are invested. Let me tell y'all, I watch reality shows, okay? But some of these people that watch reality shows, they be acting like this is real life. And they just as they like seeing all the mess that's on them shows, they like to do that too, where they with their people who think they're their friends. They think they're being their friends, and they be acting like these folks on TV, and they be, you know, going behind their back, and they be like, "No, girl, I'm your friend." Like some of this scripted stuff that's on TV that's supposed to be reality. They act like that in real life. They behave like that in real life. So they want to go to you and be like, so you're getting a divorce? Oh my God, okay, tell me more. Just so they can go back and talk to homegirl over here about it. And then tell this other person, and then tell this other person, and then tell somebody at their job. That's really the only reason why they don't really care. Seriously. I don't question anybody. I don't either. I ask folks how they doing. And if they tell me, oh, I'm doing great, whatever, that's cool. If they give me a whole bunch of information about something, because maybe they had something going on with them, you know, they just need to vent, you know, they ain't nobody called them in weeks, and they need to tell somebody that their dog died, I'll listen to it. But I'm not about to call somebody and ask them, why are you on your fourth husband? That ain't none of my damn business. I'm not paying for the marriage licenses. I'm not paying for the divorces. I don't care why so-and-so on her fourth husband. I don't care why so-and-so on her eighth child. Really don't care. It's not my body. I don't have to feed those kids. You know what I mean? You know, I've had people ask me why I've had so many jobs. Damn, because that one wasn't working out and that one wasn't working out, and I wanted to go to a different. Why are you worried about this? Do you work in HR somewhere? Oh, you don't. Why are you worried about? Or another interesting thing, how you know folks be in your business and they're invested in knowing your business. And when you're telling somebody something and they be like, oh, well, I thought that you had only done this, and this. Damn. How long have you been like watching me? That's what I've been thinking in my mind. Again, y'all know I'm a Scorpio, so I'm skeptical as hell, suspicious as hell. But I'm like, well, how long have you been like keeping tabs? Because it sounds like you've been keeping tabs on me. How long have you been keeping tabs on me? Oh, I didn't know you had a third baby. How long have you been keeping tabs on me? Oh, I thought you had married. I thought you had married Thomas. What? Look. At any given point in time, we are adults now. I know a lot of us have a lot of childhood trauma and stuff and think you need to explain stuff to people. And I talked about this in another video not too long ago. I think you got to explain shit to people. If you feel on your heart that you need to get something out, say it with your chest. If you need to get it off your chest, say it with your chest. If you need to call Katrina and tell her about... Are you okay? If you need to call Katrina and tell her about, you know that she kicked your dog when you wasn't looking, I don't know. Like, tell her. But you don't owe anybody, and we really don't. And I know some of y'all be like, I know when I don't say this. When I see certain people's posts, they be like, my friend ghosted me and she didn't tell me. You was probably doing some really trifling shit. And she was just like, I'm just done dealing with her. Because I'll just say that's my experience. When I have just been like, I just can't, I'm not going to talk to her no more. Like, she just make my nerves bad. Like, I'm this close to, like, cussing her completely out or whatever. That'd be why. And maybe they'll say, oh, she ghosted me. No, you're not telling them how you was acting. You're not telling them how you was acting. You're not telling them. You know what? I'm going to tell y'all right now. When I was pregnant with my second child, I had a girl who I had been friends with a long time, and okay, sorry guys. So I didn't realize it was disrespectful that this woman had said this to me. I had known her for a long time, like since we were children. And then I became older, and I was pregnant with my second child. And I remember talking to her. We were texting or something. We were having a conversation, and I had said something about me being pregnant with my second child or whatever. And the first thing, well, the only thing, well, I'll say this is what stands out to me. She said to me, because she was married and I was unmarried, and she stated, she went, oh, it's just so unfair. It seems like I just did everything right and I can't get pregnant, but everybody else who, just does what they want to do, they get pregnant. I just, it made me feel a little funny. It made me feel a little funny when she said it, but I think I had just found out that I was pregnant, so I just kind of like ignored what she said. Like I kind of was like, oh, whatever. And then later I was talking to some other like friends about it, and they don't know her. Well, one of them did, and I was just like, oh, did you know that so and so, like when I told them I was pregnant, like they basically went into this whole like spiral about how it's unfair that I'm pregnant and because I'm unmarried, and it's unfair that she can't get pregnant because she is married. Because she should be able to get pregnant because she did everything right. And they was like, yo, that's disrespectful as hell. Like, what, everyone that I told was they were appalled by what she said to me. And it be little stuff like that, you know what I mean? And I eventually, I let her make it on that. I did. I let her make it on it. And then it was like, there was another passive aggressive, disrespectful statement some months or maybe even years later. Yeah, but she's extremely, yeah, but my face card don't decline. But so um later she said it again, and or something else disrespectful, and I just was like, you know what, that's why your womb closed, and I just stopped talking to her. Like that was the last time I ever talked to her. I was the last time, and I'm sure she tells people, or because that's the energy I get whenever I hear that. Oh, my homegirl ghosted me. I had such a good friend and she ghosted me. You weren't being a good friend, and that's why she quit talking to you. But you don't want to tell nobody the whole story about why your friend quit talking to you. Now, I'm not going to say there aren't people that just ghost people for no, I don't know. I just feel like there has to be something going on. I mean, of course, like, these are Southern black folks, so of course she felt like she was better than me because, she had, taken a vow of matrimony. So of course she thought she was better than me. But God said what he said. God said what she said. So, you know, it is that's what it is. So you just have to be mindful, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to, like I said, I didn't even have a conversation. I didn't even explain like, oh, it really hurt my feelings when you said that. Da, 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 da. She already over that mad she can't get pregnant. I don't gotta explain shit to her. Bye. Never talk to her again. Never again. And did she reach out to me again? Yes. Did I ignore her? Yes. Because there's nothing to explain anymore. Sometimes you just got to pick up and go. Like I said, like sometimes you got to pick up and move. Sometimes you just got to leave your job. Sometimes you just got to be done with certain relationships with folks. And you don't owe anybody an explanation. Like I said, if you feel like it, do it. But you don't owe nobody an explanation if because these folks is grown too. They know how they were acting. They know what they said. They know what they did. And if they can't see that what they said and did was wrong and disrespectful, who got time to be breaking that down to folks? I don't have time to be teaching emotional intelligence. I don't even know if it's teachable. I don't even know if that's teachable. If it is, and you have the patience to do that for people, wow, you deserve a gold star. Because I'm not gonna do it, and I don't have the energy. I know I can't do it because I'll get frustrated and I'll start cursing. That's what I do now. So, yeah, I am just at a place now where I am like I said, there's no more explanations about anything. I'm just not doing it no more. And you ain't gotta do it either, fam. You ain't gotta explain nothing. You ain't gotta explain nothing. And if you feel like there's things that you need to clear out, clear it out. Shift, like, let you know, just do it. Just do it. So yes, you know, just a little announcement. I do have my manifestation course June 24th. That is next Friday. Next Friday, if you want to fine tune your manifestations. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, getting rid of somebody can be a manifestation. Not talking to somebody can be a manifestation, because you'll be surprised. And moving somewhere else can be a manifestation. Quitting a job can be a tool of manifestation, because you'll be surprised. Sometimes it be people that are blocking. You know, it's like you have an associate in which you tell everything, and that associate is sending you negative energy, and you're not doing protection work or whatever, and you're wondering why things aren't, like, you keep hitting this wall, and it's because you keep telling the wrong people, or that wrong person, that wrong individual, or you living in a horrible place for your astrology. Horrible place for your astrology. Horrible. You know, it could be that. There's several things, but we're going to go over that in the course next Friday if you are interested. I mean, it's still on sale until tomorrow, so I just wanted to share that information. I'm sure a lot of y'all feel the shift. The voice change stuff is interesting, Mika, but you know, I appreciate that. But yeah, I'm out. Do you want to say bye, Eva? Yeah. Say bye-bye. 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 Wave your hand. Good job. All right. Bye.